All right, here we go. Two burly boys played Pokemon in their youth. One had to grow up, the other stayed true. Now the large grown-up child can name all of them, but the other guy probably 510. Now what can they do? Why don't they review? Now we'll talk about them till we die.
Die? Welcome, everybody. I'm Frank.
And I'm Joachim.
And this is your Certified Poke Moment, where we feature and talk about one Pokemon evolution line every week.
Today's featured Pokemon is...
Oh, boy. Regice.
You say Regice?
Read it. It's
Yeah.
Regice.
I've always said Regice, because Regi
Regi
Rock,
Regi Steel,
Regi Ice,
I'm sorry, it's Regice.
Regi Gigas.
Yeah, Regi
Regilecky,
Drago, Regi Ellicky, Regice.
No, it's Regi Ice. Regi Ice. I can't do his voice.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That was me, by the way, emulating the Regi beeps.
Yeah, from the anime. So, a lot of you may be wondering, because we haven't really come across this as an issue yet. We have just rolled a Pokemon that's a part of a legendary trio. Now, technically, quintuple, right? Or is that four?
I would almost...
Well, that's quartet, and then quintuple
I
is
would say
five.
it's a sextuple, because of
Because
Regi
of Regi
Gigas.
Gigas. Okay, you're right. You're absolutely right. We have just come across a sextuple of legendaries. Are we going to talk about all of them? No. We are only talking about Regice. Honestly, last episode, when we talked about Frostlass and that line, it was our longest episode yet. If we talked about these 6 legendary Pokemon, we would be here for so freaking long.
I don't know if there's that much we can say about them, though.
Maybe not, but I don't know. Who knows? I mean, think about it. That's Pokedex entries for all 6 of them. That's going to trivia for all 6 of them.
Yeah.
You know, looking at merch, that's a lot. And besides, this, we talk about, we say it at the beginning of every episode, one evolution line every week. So, this is the only part of the evolution line for Regice. It's just him.
Yeah, okay, let's do it. Well, sorry, Regi Ice.
No.
First, we're gonna look up the official translation. First, okay, we're gonna cross-reference how they pronounce it in the anime, which is, again, anime is very inconsistent in how it pronounces people's names.
Honestly, the anime gets things wrong a lot. I've heard it called Kyogre. I've heard
They
Groudon.
said Kyogre?
Yep, I've heard Groudon.
Oh no! Nicknames for Regice. I just
Good nicknames for your Regice. All right, here we go.
Regice.
Oh, but that's a computer. That's just some computer.
Oh yeah, I'm right.
It's Regi Ice. I'm looking up anime.
I'm sorry, you're not right. And the anime is not a good indicator.
That's Regi Ice. Regi Ice.
Kyogre.
The Pokemon's saying its own name, and you're saying a Pokemon can't pronounce it, say its own name.
Not in the anime.
Correctly?
Not in the anime.
No, you're crazy. You're a crazy person. You're a danger to yourself.
Joachim, respectfully seek help.
Hold on. Regi Ice. Regi Ice.
I don't care. The anime gets Pokemon names wrong all the time. That is not a reliable narrator.
How does someone have a Regi Ice?
Oh yeah, that's a Frontier brain. He has all 3 Regis.
Say your name.
Screw you! Screw you!
It's the anime. It doesn't count.
Wah.
Anyways. Hey, we should talk about.
Oh, I feel so
Regi Ice
vindicated.
is typing. Regi Ice is a pure
Why are you
ice
mispronouncing it?
type.
Why are you
Regi
mispronouncing
Ice,
it?
It's a pure ice type. Its classification is the Regi Ice Pokemon.
So Joachim was right about one part of that. Regice is a pure ice type and is known as the iceberg Pokemon. You know what his name in Japanese is?
Regice.
Regice. You know what his name in French is?
Regice.
You know what his name in German is?
Regice.
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 Shite. Yeah. Okay. Man, that feels good. That feels so good.
So good to what? Mispronounce
Be
Regice?
right.
Anyways.
Abilities. Let's just jump into those. I don't know. There's only 2 of them. We can be quick. Clear Body. Opponents' moves which lower this Pokemon's stats have no effect. However, this ability, this Pokemon may lower its own stats with its own move. You know. And then it has a hidden ability of Ice Body. We did just talk about that with Snorunt and Glalie recently.
You think I remember?
I mean, you're right. It was a whole week ago we talked about that.
Why are you saying it like that?
HP is restored by 1/16 of maximum HP when it's snowing.
I remember. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry about that. Ever since that brain worm got into your head and ate a part of your brain, you haven't been the same.
Oh, yeah. I'm missing big chunk. Oh, weaknesses. We didn't talk about weaknesses last episode, but Regice is weak to fire, fighting, rock, and steel. And it resists ice. That's it. Ice only resists itself.
Ice needs more freaking resistance?
Yeah,
Let ice resist grass.
Yeah, it needs to resist grass. It needs to resist bugs.
Is ice super effective against grass?
Yep.
Okay, that's good. At least that makes sense.
It needs to resist flying, in my opinion.
Oh my gosh.
It should resist water.
It's a poke. Every moment that ice doesn't have more than one resistance, is a poke moment.
It's to itself.
Like big whoop, you resist yourself.
Yeah.
Everything should resist itself.
It should
theoretically. I mean, fighting doesn't need to resist fighting. Cause
no, I
punch a fist, it hurts.
Yeah, yeah, owie. Let's do Pokedex entries, Jokum. Since this is only the one Pokemon, do you just want to read like Sapphire and Emerald, and I'll read Ruby?
Yes, thank you for sparing me from the
from
bad
your
game.
least favorite game.
Sapphire. Regice cloaks itself with frigid air of negative 328 degrees Fahrenheit.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's insanity.
Things will freeze solid just by going near this Pokemon. Its icy body is so cold it will not melt, even if it's immersed in magma.
Dang.
That's stupid.
Why is that stupid?
I don't know.
I guess it is
some
weak
kid
to fire.
Some kid told Regice, go stand in that magma. It's Emerald entry. Its entire body is made of Antarctic ice. Okay. It came from Antarctica?
I guess.
All right.
Maybe that's just where Regigig is built in.
Antarctica or Antarctica?
Antarctic ice, I think it's called, actually.
Antarctica. After extensive studies, researchers believe the ice was formed during an ice age. Wow.
Amazing.
Use your rub eye
entry. And Ruby. Regice's body was made during an ice age. The deep frozen body can't be melted even by fire. This Pokemon controls frigid air of minus 328 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's just reiterated everything else.
Yeah, it is.
See, Ruby didn't even have a good Pokédex entry.
Well, you did read Emerald, the one that pulled from it, so just saying. And the most recent game that has Pokédex entries for Regice are Sword and Shield and Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. There are no Pokedex entries for it in Scarlet and Violet, not that I'm seeing anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
But you can
get it. You have to transfer it in, it says.
But then what are its entries the same as Sword and Shield or something?
Maybe.
Yeah, what does it say in Sword and Shield?
Sword, with cold air that can reach temperatures of as low as negative 328 degrees Fahrenheit. Regice instantly freezes any creature that approaches it. Wow. The other one just talks about the Ice Age.
Oh,
nothing
boring.
Yep. Moves. So, Regice being a legendary. Let's talk about stats first, because it is a legendary, right? You'd think. Oh my gosh. Okay, I was gonna say you'd think it would have better stats, but it's actually not that bad. Base stat total is 580, so still below a pseudo legendary.
Yeah, but
this isn't a box art legend or anything.
Yeah.
So. HP, 80. Attack, 50. Not going to need it. Defense, 100. Special attack, 100.
Okay.
Special defense, 200.
What?
200 special defense.
Whoa.
Max stats, beneficial nature at level 100. It can have a special defense stat total of 548. That's insane. Speed 50, so it's a slow guy.
Yeah, but
it's solid
below
ice.
60, it doesn't really matter what that speed is.
Yeah. That's a crazy special defense.
That is insane. If they ever buff Ice type, I'd be interesting to finally have use for Regice.
Yeah. With who?
Anyways,
so let's go through his move pool. Icy Wind, Bulldoze, Ancient Power. That's kind of cool. I learned Stomp. Don't teach your Regice Stomp. It's going to do nothing. They don't teach it any physical attacks. Ice Beam. It gets Curse, which is cool.
What does Curse do again?
So Curse is interesting. It's a move that it's okay. So its battle effect doesn't give you any information. I'll read the secondary one in a second. But it's funny. A move that works differently for the Ghost type than all other types.
Yeah, I remember that.
So Ghost type Pokemon, the user loses half their maximum HP, and the opponent gets a Nightmare. I think that's the one where it like it looks like a nail's being driven into them. Other Pokemon types raises users' attack and defense one stage, lowers users' speed one stage. So Regice is not the best Pokemon to use this on, I guess. I forgot
it lowers the speed, but
lowers speed but raises attack and defense.
But its speed is already dog crap. So why do you care?
Because you're raising your attack when it's 50 and your special attack's 100.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, you're raising your defense.
Why does any Pokemon learn Curse?
It'd be great for Torterra to have Curse.
Oh, because it doesn't need speed anyways. And
it doesn't need speed and it's a physical attacker.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. It gets Hammer Arm. Again, why? Blizzard. Superpower. Why? Zap Cannon. Okay, that's cool.
Wow.
The user fires an electric blast like a cannon to inflict damage and cause paralysis. So this does 120 damage. Special attack. Guarantees to paralyze. 50 accuracy. That's the drawback. But it learns Lock On right before that. The user takes sure aim at the target. This ensures the next attack does not miss.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
So it would take 2 turns to guarantee a hit from this.
How much damage did it do again?
120.
Yeah.
So, you know.
It's fine. Does it know Blizzard?
It does. It learns Blizzard at level 48.
So.
And at level 78, the final move it learns is Explosion.
It doesn't start with that.
No.
Because, it's one of those weird Pokemon that you think of as, it's kind of an exploder.
Yeah. I think Regi Steel learns Explosion or Self-Destruct or something as one of its first moves.
Yeah. Will it use that in battle against you?
Oh, yeah.
So you got to save Scum.
Yeah, save state. And, if it explodes, reset the game. Hopefully your shiny doesn't explode. If it's a shiny, use a Master Ball. And then for TMs, it gets like Thunderbolt, Thunder, Earthquake. Why? Focus Blast, that's cool. Flash Cannon, that's cool. Yeah, so that's a pretty good moveset. I'm going to go to Gen 9 really quick to see if it can learn Trailblaze. No Trailblazing from this guy. All right, cool. Yeah, so yeah, Regice. I don't know. I kind of think Regice is my least favorite Regi. Would you say?
I don't know. Regirock isn't very cool.
I think Regirock is probably my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's your favorite? Okay, well, I keep thinking of these guys as a trio. If we include the new two and Regigigas, Gigas is obviously my favorite.
Yeah, I actually do really like Regigigas. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe it's probably Regigigas is also my favorite. There's just something cooler about him.
I like Regieleki design wise. Regidrago bothers me because
it's lopsided.
No, it's because why Dragon
D's
So everybody thought the original Regis were meant to represent different ages. You had the Stone Age, the Ice Age, and the
then Electric would be age. Like modern age.
Electric is modern, and then Dragon is medieval.
Well, no, it's Dragon Age, Inquisition.
Okay,
that's a reference to it.
I don't get the reference.
It's a game.
Okay,
I don't think it was a good game.
I'm sorry, buddy. So I get it. I get they can represent the medieval age with a dragon type, whatever. But I don't know. I just think they wanted another dragon. I think it's a lot of.
I think it's a stretch to say that they represent the ages. What does Regigigas represent?
Oh, he's just the one who created them.
Okay.
I don't think it's a stretch at all. I think that might actually be lore. Is that they were at least Game Freak. Oh,
because
lore.
They're saying Ice Age. He was made during an Ice Age.
Yes.
So then then So do they in the? We'll just have to get to the Reggie Rock episode to see if they was like, oh, he was probably made in the Stone Age.
Yeah.
And then Reggie Steel, he was made in the Steel Age.
Yep. But in order, do you know how you find these Pokemon in game, like in Hoenn? Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald.
Braille.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
I think it's so dumb.
I thought it was kind of cool.
I mean, how did we as kids ever expect to figure that out?
Go Cerebi.net.
Yeah, we would have had to go to the internet.
No, I went to the internet.
I
Yeah, I loved Cerebi.net as a kid.
It's the best. It's what
I love
I
that
use
it
it
looks
every
exactly
episode.
the same.
Yeah, I'm glad it does. I would be so upset if it changed at all.
Started looking like a fan. Like, have you ever been to the site Fandom? Like something
Fandom.net?
like Hollow Knight. I use Hollow Knight Fandom. Ads are everywhere.
Yes, I use that for Legos.
Inescapable.
Yep.
You can't escape.
It's
horrible.
so bad. There's like 50 ads on screen at all times.
Thank you, Sarah B, for being like one of the least advertised.
Yeah. There's like
sites.
one ad at the top here.
Oh my
and then
gosh.
Is the one at the bottom? Nope.
No,
There's
Sarah
one at the
B
top.
knows exactly what they are. They're like,
Yeah.
no, we know you guys are gonna come here consistently.
All right, Jokum. Alternate forms.
Of Regi Ice.
Of who?
Regi Ice.
Of Regice. So look, I don't think these Pokemon need alternate forms.
Yeah.
I do not want them to get Megas. Because if one gets a Mega,
They
they're
all
all
have to.
gonna have to.
Which would be cool, but that's just a lot.
That's a lot. That's
Why? There's
5,
other
maybe
Poke-
6
there's,
Pokemon.
give someone else a Mega.
Yeah.
If anything, I maybe a new Regi. I'd like a Regi of every type. That'd be kind of cool.
I mean, it would be kind of cool. I've seen, was it Loxin and Noggin who made a video about a Regi of every type?
Sure.
I'm sure some Poke YouTubers done it.
Yeah.
And I think they could, definitely could. Why would Regigigas make a Psychic Regi? What would be the reason?
Why did he make an Ice Regi?
Because he could.
Because he could. Okay, so that answers your question, you dingbat.
I know. I don't know,
Yeah.
man.
I mean, who made Regigigas? Regigigas just
Regigigas
exists?
just existed.
Okay.
He was made by Arceus.
Thank you, Arceus.
And
Thank
he,
you
like,
very
dragged
much.
continents around.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Okay, child.
I don't know. All I can think of is a Regi for every type. What that would look like,
Yeah.
that's a different episode.
Go watch the probably Loxin and Noggin video on it.
But yeah, they don't need anything else. Regi Ice is
yeah.
perfect as is.
Regice is fine.
I like Regi Ice. He's my second favorite.
Yeah? Is Regi Steel your favorite?
No, probably Regi. This goes Regigigas,
Oh, yeah.
Regi Ice, Regi
Wow.
Rock, probably, then Regi Steel.
I think mine
Steel's
would be
alright.
Regigigas, Regieleki, Regi
I forgot
Rock,
about Eleki and Drago.
Regi Ice, then I don't know actually.
I don't know
Drago's,
where
I don't know.
I don't like that Regi Drago is just a little head. It kind of bothers
Yeah.
me. So I'm like, it's like I don't like a lopsided. All of them. Regi Rock is lopsided, but at least he's a rock. The other one is just like a statue, like part of a statue or something.
Yeah, like it's like the head of a dragon statue that Regigigas just didn't finish or something.
That's dumb.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Regidrago.
Regi Leki's okay. I don't like how small he is.
Is he that small? He's not the same size as the other Regis?
He's really small.
Really?
Well, we're not on the Regi Leki.
Yeah, we can
episode,
talk
so
about him.
I'm pretty sure he's relatively small.
I feel like he's probably the same size as the others.
Well, okay, now we have to look it up.
Sure, you go ahead and let's find out. 3'11". Okay, he's a lot smaller than.
Yeah.
His height's a lot less. Why is he so much littler?
See, they make him look really big there, but
Now he does look smaller there. No, you're right. He looks smaller. They're like Regi Steel and Regi Rock. Look at that.
yeah.
That's a real. That are those
Regi,
figures.
is Regi Drago supposed to be that big? Also, yeah, I don't like how Regi Drago's lopsided. That bothers me.
Well, most of the time okay, so we're looking at a picture of, I guess, these figures where he's standing with the dragon jaw connected to the head. Most of the time he stands like this.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah. These
Why
are really
the
cool
heck
toys.
Did they these are really cool. But why did they... Why?
I don't know. Maybe that's just the way they pose the toy for that picture.
Yeah.
See, yeah, Reggie
I
Aleki's
still don't like
super
how
cool.
I still don't like how Regi Drago's lopsided.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like Reggie Drago much to begin with. I don't think he should have existed.
Regi Leki's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, I like him. He is the new fastest Pokemon.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shiny. Regice's shiny is supremely disappointing. It's nothing.
If you showed me the shiny at first and be like, yeah, that's right. That's regular Regice.
Who?
Yeah,
it just gets darker. So
I don't
slightly
know what else
darker.
would they do with him.
Make him
Purple.
pure white?
Pure white. Ooh, that'd be kind of
Pure
cool.
white would be cool. Maybe change the yellow eye things to, I don't know, blue. Maybe once he's white, the eyes can become blue.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd have to be like off-white or something because he'd just be a big blinding white obelisk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obelisk.
What's that Homer Simpson
How
wanting to
tall?
eat an obelisk?
Yeah. How tall do you think this guy is?
5'11".
Did you see?
No, I didn't.
He's 5'11".
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I don't know if subconsciously I saw that. I don't think I looked at that.
That's so funny.
That's funny. Maybe I looked up his height before because I was like, how big is he?
Yeah.
Because I want him to... He feels like he should be bigger than me.
I disagree. I feel like Regice is like ginormous.
Oh,
compared
Regi
to
Gigas is
us.
like 2 stories, I think, in my head.
Yeah. We won't look that up now.
We won't. We know we're not going to. But I don't know. Regice seems like he should be pretty big. He's like a big monument.
Yeah, I feel like him being about the size of a human fits. I don't know. And he weighs 385.8 pounds.
This feels like he should be heavier.
I'm content with his
weight.
Okay. And his gender ratio is
None.
genderless.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's a legendary.
He's a legendary. He has no gender. There's no ice genitals to be found.
Ooh, my NB.
You what?
He's my NB. My little NB.
What are you talking about?
Non-binary. Anyways.
Oh, there's the trivia section. All right, let's talk about some trivia for Regice, huh?
You don't have any strategies?
Oh, we didn't talk about strategies last time.
Talk about strategies.
As far as strategies go for this Pokemon, last week we had talked about Glalie and Frostlass and setting up like a snowstorm team. Just put Regice on the team. Give him Ice Body.
That's 2 ice types on your team?
Yeah? I don't know. Yeah, 2 pure ice types, I guess, would be pretty bad, huh? I don't know. Regice has a super high special attack. So, defense and attack, I guess. So just send him in against an opposing Pokemon that you know is a special attacker, tank a hit, and then maybe give him one of those items that ups your accuracy. So Blizzard has a better chance of hitting. So he can use a really strong ice type attack, that's stab, and then you'll be good to go. You'll be happy when it does a lot of damage.
It's gonna be hard to get Regice during like a regular playthrough because he's gonna be like near the end of the game.
Yes.
So it's difficult to say because other than that we can think for what do you call it, for official games or for what do you call it?
I don't know. Wait, what?
Like competitive.
Oh yes, competitive.
But we're not competitive. We just play the Pokemon game.
Yeah, that's when I was thinking about competitive when I said that, but like I don't know, I don't see you using a Regice in competitive. If you want to use any ice type, you'd probably want to use like I don't know, a Weavile maybe, because at least they're fast or something. A Hisuian Avalugg.
What type is
Don't do that.
What type is Hisuian?
Ice and rock.
Yeah.
Times 4 weak to fighting. Now weak to ground. Yeah, it's not great.
It gained
a weakness.
Gosh, ice needs some resistances. Oh
Yes,
my gosh.
it does. Oh yeah, ice doesn't resist grass, so now it's weak to grass and water too.
Oh my gosh.
Dang.
Pokemon.
Anyways. Let's talk about some trivia here.
It's a battle, win or lose. It's the frenzy. Okay, whatever.
No, I was enjoying that.
No, were you?
Regice has the highest base special defense stat of all ice-type Pokemon. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, okay.
In the international versions of Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, there is an unobtainable Regice doll programmed into the game. It was unlockable with the Japan-exclusive Regidolls decoration set e-reader card.
For which game?
Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald.
There's an e-reader that let you
get those dolls for your secret base, but only in Japan.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Huh. Regi, this makes sense. Regice shares its category with Avalugg. They are both known as the iceberg Pokemon.
Oh. One of them makes more sense than the other as an iceberg.
Last bit of trivia here, but I did not know this at all. Regice's base attack and special attack, as well as defense and special defense, are reverse of Regirock's. They're the exact opposite.
Oh, that's cool. Then wonder where Regi Steel lands on that.
He might just be his own thing. Maybe he's equally in the middle of the two of them.
Yeah.
Its origin, Regice may be based on the golems of Hebrew legend.
Oh, yeah.
The legends cast them as servants of higher powers and are said to have writing on their head. When the writing is removed, the creature would be weakened or even killed in some legends. Regice's face, that consists of 7 dots, may be based on the Braille alphabet, which was necessary to use to encounter the legendary giants for the first time in the sealed chamber.
Yeah.
There you go. The geometrical shapes they make Regice's body resemble naturally occurring crystals. That was a weird sentence. Yeah, okay, that last part was pointless. Here we go. Look at this. The 5 legendary giants may be collectively themed after historical epochs, with Regice representing the Ice Age.
I really want to know what Regi Steel would represent.
The Iron Age.
The Iron Age?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Not the Steel Age?
It's called the Iron Age.
Okay.
Name origin. Regice may be a combination of Regis, Latin for royal, and ice. So that's what Regi means. That's why they are the Regis.
Oh, that's cool.
So when people call them the Regis, they call them the royals.
Aww. I love that for them.
That's so cute. Wholesome.
I think I already mentioned this, but I always liked Regice the best. I think I've tried to play with him in like my old Emerald playthrough, and that went about as well as you could imagine. I didn't find myself winning very much with him, so I probably used my Gardevoir.
Even as a legendary?
Yeah.
You probably tried to use physical attacks.
No, I think I probably would have tried to use like Blizzard and stuff because it had a high a high attack or a high power.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He was fine. I think I beat the Elite Four once with him in there, but it's probably mostly my starter. Yeah. And of course, maybe Gardevoir did the damage.
I remember playing through the like Emerald and Ruby before, and like not really caring about the Regis. And then when I went to start playing Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, and I learned you had to have the 3 Regis in order to unlock Regigigas, I was like, okay, I better start collecting these guys. And yeah, because I think Regigigas is just the coolest. But let's go ahead and see what kind of merch these Pokemon have. Like, if I wanted Regice's Sitting Cutie, could I get it? The answer is yes.
Yeah, it's not a terrible
pretty
Sitting
cute.
Cutie.
So there's a Regice Sitting Cutie that's not... Wait. The Sitting Cutie isn't actually sitting, but there's a Regice Pokemon Dolls plush that's sitting.
It's also cheaper.
Yeah, what the heck? And they look so similar.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, it's not bad. For being as geometric and all as it is.
I think they're different blues.
Slightly.
Ever so slightly. It
They do
could
one
also be
shiny.
shadowing.
Yeah. And then there's a 3-pack pin set of the 3 original Regis that is sold out.
Set? I think the only reason Regice would have any representation is being attached to the other Regis.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Look at that shirt. There's a shirt of a girl that has Regi's like 7 little eyes on it.
Cool.
I like that.
That's actually really cool.
You should get that one, and then I'll get like Regirock. Oh, and then it has the Braille. Okay, there's another shirt that has the 3 original Regis with their Braille underneath them. That's kind of cool. All right. So Regice has about as much merch as you'd expect. Just there's Pokemon dolls of all 5 Regis. You can see them all right down there.
Oh, yeah.
And then there are like fan-made shirts. And of course, there's look how big Regirock's head is. Oh, Regi Steel looks adorable. Okay, those Pokemon dolls are super cute. All right, Joachim, what's going on?
Now is the part where I type in the Pokemon's name and I scroll until some darling website like For Affinity has claimed
some
this
really
Pokemon.
Weird fan art.
That is kind of cool looking.
Yeah, wow. Somebody made like a hyper realistic one that's like got
all the refracting and the light and everything.
I don't think there's going to be sexy fan art of this Pokemon. I'm not going to lie.
What do you mean?
There's nothing
Sexy
you can
fan
really
art.
do with it unless you like really change it.
Yeah, but that's not sexy.
Yeah, it's a Gajinka. Little Gajinka of Regice. That's cool, I guess. That's just a woman.
Someone made a book called Regice.
It was actually called Regice.
Yeah, sorry, that book was called Regice. My bad.
It's so funny to me how he just chooses to say the name wrong.
I don't choose to say the name wrong. I choose to say the name the way the Pokemon itself pronounces it.
Nope.
Regice. Oh, sorry. In that case, I'll start pronouncing it Regice.
The human trainer pronounced it Regice.
He's just some dumb butt.
I'm so sorry, Jokum. I'm so sorry you're choosing to pronounce this name wrong.
I just keep scrolling, but Fur Affinity's letting me down.
Yep. Thankfully, there
this?
is no weird fan art of
Well, hold on.
Regice.
Regice-chan.
Oh,
There's
okay.
one where Regice is wearing a little
They put it in a sailor outfit.
Oh, that's so cute.
Okay, so it says Regice in a cute little like Sailor Moon like schoolgirl outfit, and it's Regice doesn't look different whatsoever, but it's okay.
What is that?
I can't say this word, but there's been these memes of like Pokemon that serve, if you know what I mean, with the big lipstick and the eyeshadow and the giant nails.
Yeah.
Somebody did fan art of that. There is a word for it, but I'm not saying that word on this podcast.
Well, that was disappointing.
That was so appointing. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. The earth is healing.
For Affinity, please. You
Please
need to start making some
stay away.
good fan art.
No. Anyway, let's move on.
To
This!
This is the part of the show where the boys discuss how edible the pocket monsters that we focused on won't belong till up and come along to the segment of the show.
Yes, indeed. It is that part of the show where we try to justify...
You know, when we get to the Indeedee episode, I hope we say yes, Indeedee.
Anyways, we're going to see... Can we marry this thing? It's a block of ice. I'm going to give it a 1. It's a block of ice.
Yeah, wed, fed, and dead. We're gonna marry it, eat it, and kill it. This is 2 weeks in a row where we are doing
type.
just solid ice Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is worse than Glalie in my opinion. Yeah. I feel like it has less personality than Glalie.
Yeah.
It doesn't have human-looking eyes.
That's a good point.
There's no mouth. I wouldn't want to kiss Glalie on the mouth, but there's not even a mouth.
This
on
one's even colder.
Yeah.
This one
Yep.
is a 0.5 out of 10.
This one is as bad as Garbodor in my opinion.
Where did I put Garbodor at?
A 1 probably. This is a 1. In my mind, this is a 1.
All right. Yeah, I'll give it a 1 too.
Hey, that was quick. I mean, what are we going to do? What do you want us to say? I guess it technically has a hand to hold, but I don't want to touch that.
Also, apparently, negative 328 degrees around it?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
I mean, I'm sure it's not... It can spew icy air that's cold. That's that cold,
Yeah.
but I don't want to
no.
experience it.
Okay. Gajinka, though.
Okay, so she is blind.
Is she blind? I mean, it doesn't say that she's blind.
Maybe she can just read Braille.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
good point. Oh, maybe she is blind.
Yeah.
She works
that's
with
what I'm thinking.
people with vision impairment.
Yeah, so she can read Braille.
That's nice.
She mispronounces her own name all the time.
It's her name.
Yeah, and she's mispronouncing it for some reason.
What do you mean? It's her name.
But she's mispronouncing it.
Wait, your name is Frank. Why are you calling yourself Frank? You're mispronouncing it. You're Frank.
No, ask anybody. It's Frank.
No.
That's what my Pokedex entry says.
If
what my trainer
If
says.
you introduced yourself as Frank, I would respect that, and I would say, "Oh, you're Frank."
Well, too bad it mispronounces
Reggie
its
Ice
own
introduced
name.
herself as Reggie Ice to me, and I said, "Thank you, Reggie Ice, for introducing yourself.
This is
my
like,
name is
This
Joachim."
is like when Jania asked you why people call you Joachim instead of Joachim.
Yeah, I introduced myself as Joachim, but Frank's like, Joachim. Hey, Joachim.
Everybody in the friend group calls him Joachim.
No. Liz calls me Joachim.
I've heard her call you Joachim.
Paul calls me Joachim.
I've heard him call you Joachim. I'm just disrespectful.
I'm trying- no.
Joachim, hey, calling you Joachim
Yeah.
is like calling Reggie Ice.
Reggie Ice calls itself Reggie Ice. Anyways.
Gajinka Regice is whatever, kind of boring.
She's a little boring. I mean, just as boring as Glalie.
She loves playing in the snow.
Does she? I see no indication from Regice that it enjoys anything.
Yeah, but he's literally ice. I don't know. Fine, and she's extremely boring and she doesn't do anything. She sits in a cave waiting to be awakened.
I'm swiping left. Very, what do you call it? A very reactive protagonist rather than a proactive.
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm swiping left. Eating it?
You can't.
Snow cone.
I hate that you
cone.
think snow cone is as a viable
Cone.
thing.
What? It's ice.
Yes, but that's not a good meal. When
Yeah,
I think
it's
of
neutral.
if we
It's a
can
good cup
make
of
this
water.
Pokemon into a good meal,
Yeah.
the answer is no.
A snow cone. That's nice.
It's still like a 3.
I think it looks like very pure water. I would enjoy this. 5. It's a 5.
3. I'm
5.
giving it a 3. There's
It's
nothing
a nice
here.
glass of water.
We can't talk about how we would cook it.
It
We
is
can't
Ice
talk
Age,
about how it
frozen.
would taste.
It would
It's
taste
just
like
water.
It's literally glacier water.
Yeah.
People pay top dollar for glacier
Yeah,
water.
and they're
you numpty.
stupid.
Okay, yeah, all right. I'm gonna drink this friggin' delicious water.
Yeah, you know what? I will too. It's a 3.
It's a 5.
Water.
Enjoy your hypertension.
I love water. I'm drinking it right now. That was ASMR.
Yeah. Okay. Next.
Dead. No.
I'm not physically destroying it with my hands. I don't think a metal bat is doing
If
squat.
we can't do anything to Glalie with a metal bat, we can't do anything to Regice.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. I don't think there's... This Pokemon was formed by, like, pretty much the God's hands, you know? Regigigas isn't God, but he's, like, the craftsman of all Pokemon.
He's almost like a god, lowercase
Yeah.
g.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think this ice can just be cracked. If it can't be melted by dipping it in magma,
That's
we
a good
can't
point.
crack it with
but
a baseball
also,
bat.
I do want to take that with a grain of salt because these are kids.
Agreed, but at the same time, we have to work with the information we're given, and we can't just say, "Oh, I don't believe that's true, so I'm not going to work with it."
So for the Gardevoir episode, are we going to say that she would kill us with a black hole immediately?
Yes.
No. Oh, okay. She's
Yes.
just slinging black holes. Does she have a move called black hole?
No,
Okay. So she can create a black hole. Do they just assume that?
maybe they've seen her do it.
Anyways,
This
if
isn't the
they
Gardevoir
saw her do it, they would be dead. Anyways, but with okay, so I'm gonna give myself a 0 and a 0. There's no way.
Yeah, there's no way we can do it with bare hands or
With
bat.
prep time,
What are you
I'm
gonna do?
Buckshot to the face multiple times.
It will not die if it's dipped in magma.
Okay.
A gun won't kill this thing.
How do you knock this Pokemon out?
With Pokemon moves.
With Pokemon
with
moves.
With magic Pokemon
Okay,
moves.
if I took a friggin' 50 caliber
No.
bullet to its head.
No.
Yeah.
I do not think a gun will
I think I can get
I
I will get my hands on a 50 caliber firing gun.
No.
And I will fire a 50 caliber bullet at its head. Yeah, I can.
I don't think it...
With
nope,
prep time,
that's not how
I'm
it
going to
works.
do it. I'm going to do
No.
it. I'm going to do it.
No.
I'm going to do it.
I disagree with you.
Okay, good.
I think there is a
Have fun
zero
being frozen to
chance.
death.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you too,
live.
buddy. You too.
Nope, I'm going to live.
Jokum is the equivalent to the kid on the playground who says, "My dad can beat up your dad," and you're like, "Why?" It's like, "Because he's strong," and that's the only answer he gives.
Yeah. Your dad could beat up my dad.
Yeah, he could.
Because he's strong. Dingus. I could beat Regice. This is prep time.
You know what? You could beat Regice. This fictional creature you made up in your head.
I knew
you
it.
could
as
beat
soon as
Regice.
you were giving me some leniency, I knew you were gonna get on the Regice name pronunciation.
But there's
thing.
no way you could beat a Regice.
I could beat a Regice. I could beat a Regice. I could beat a Regice. I could beat a Regice. I could beat a Regeik.
A what?
A Regeik. A Regice.
You're a Regice.
Okay, you're a reject. You're a something.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, this was our second legendary Pokemon. It's so surprising we've had this many episodes and have only talked about legendaries twice. Technically, you could still even say that this is our first if we want to say that Magearna was a mythical and not a legend.
Mythical and legendary doesn't mean squat.
Yeah, it's all
maybe
fan-made.
once upon a time when you had to go to GameStop to get a Pokemon, it meant something. But
Yeah, and they've been demythicalizing Pokemon a ton recently. Because the what's the word? The differentiation of the two was that a mythical was one you could not physically catch in game, but now you can catch previous mythicals like Deoxys or Keldeo and stuff like that. So mythical is becoming less and less of a thing. I would say this is our second legend, and so it's going to be a shorter episode because there's not as many Pokemon to talk about. But listen, guys, if you want more Pokemon, why don't you go to my YouTube channel, Let's Be Frank, where I talk about Pokemon all the time, because I love Pokemon. But this channel is full of lots of things. Pokemon is not all that I discuss. I talk about... You ever have those Weird and Wild Creatures cards? They're kind of like Pokemon cards for real-life animals. They give you tons of facts and information, and I love to teach about those because I grew up with them, and they're great. I cook. I do tons of stuff. If you like the idea of cooking video... Wow. We're keeping this in. How dare you?
Hey, we gotta remember Katrina's violin.
How dare you?
I was told to remind Frank about this, and I'm reminding him.
Thank you, Jokum. Anyway, if you want more of Jokum, we do this series, Taboo Foods, on my channel, where we cook very weird or odd foods. Jokum, what have we cooked?
Bull testicles.
Yeah. How do those turn out?
I can't remember. All I remember is just not liking them because they were bull testicles.
They weren't bad once you got past what they were.
But it still wasn't... Sorry, I just got a shiver at my spine. It still wasn't good.
Go ahead and watch that video as soon as you're done listening to this podcast. Thank you guys so very much for listening. Hey, rate 5 stars. It is the best way to help us out right now. This has been your Certified Poke Moment.